I want to find a power series centered at c equals 3 for the following. F of x is equal to 4 over 3x plus 2. Because I want to center this at c equals 3, I better have a factor of x minus 3 in the denominator. So this is how we're going to do that. I have 4 on the top, and I'm going to introduce, instead of x minus 3. Okay, if I introduce x minus 3, I have an additional negative 9 here. Right, so 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. I want to undo the negative 9, so that means I have to add the 9 here. So if I add the 9, this whole thing is equal to 3x, which is equal to this part. Okay, what's left over is this plus 2. So let's add a 2 at the end. Okay, let's continue. We have 4 over 3 times x minus 3, and then plus 11, since 9 plus 2. The next step, we're going to divide everything by 11. Okay. So that's 4 over 11 all over 3 over 11 times x minus 3 plus 1. And I'm just going to rewrite this as 4 over 11 over 1 plus 3 over 11 times x minus 3. And this is good to do because we know it's going to be of the form 1 over 1 minus x or 1 over 1 plus x. That's usually the form that we have it in. Point being is you want this to be 1, and then you're also going to want this to be 1. So you can factor out this 4 over 11 and just say, oh, it's 1 over 1 plus 3 over 11 x minus 3. Okay, so this is going to be a geometric series now with negative 3 over 11 x minus 3 as the ratio. You know, when you had 1 over 1 minus x was the ratio. When you had 1 over 1 plus x, negative x was the ratio. Okay, so you always want to take the negative. So sometimes it might be worth it to rewrite it as minus negative and say, okay, this whole thing is your ratio. Okay, so now we can represent this as a sum. We're going to go from n equals 0 to infinity. And here I have the 4 over 11. I can choose to put the 4 over 11 inside or outside. Doesn't really matter. I'm just going to put it in the outside. And you can have it as, well, negative 1 to the n times 3 over 11 times x minus 3 to the n. So this is one way to put it. If you don't like the negative 1 to the n, if instead you want to use negative 3 over 11, you can just say this is negative 3 over 11 x minus 3 all raised to the n power. So this is equivalent. I guess do whatever you're more comfortable with. So this would be the geometric series, or the power series, centered at x equals 3. As we see here, it's x equals 3.